My name is Winnie Leung. My brother was Howard Leung. He was a thalassemia patient for many, many years. He passed away recently. He was 44 years old. He was my oldest brother. He was my only brother. He was 10 years older than me. We revered him as a role model growing up. He's been sick his entire life, and that's what we always remembered when we grew up. But he never showed us that side of it. Having to keep up with that kind of regimen, sticking yourself with the needle day in, day out, not being able to have the same kind of social life that your friends do, it becomes so burdensome where Howard just wouldn't comply anymore. He just wouldn't do it anymore. If you were to offer, I'd say almost any patient or any person on the street, if you needed to take a drug that could save your life potentially long term, would you choose to be stuck with the needle overnight and have medication being pumped into you for 8 to 12 hours, or option B, would you prefer to take a pill on a daily basis, knowing that it would have the same effectiveness? What would you choose? I think very few people would choose the needle option. Howard was a very, very strong advocate for patient rights, for access to all available and appropriate medicines. In the past, he's been a part of many drug trials, so his preference was always the easier therapy. He wanted to live. He wanted to live. He wanted to live life. He didn't want to have to be tied to a pump and be subjected to a lower quality of life. So he chose not to do it for a long time, and ultimately, even though there were so many complications when he passed away, with thalassemia patients, it's not just the blood transfusions. It's all the complications that happen. He had the diabetes, he had congestive heart failure, he got hepatitis C through the tainted blood scandals, and it just feels like these patients are so neglected because they're so few in numbers. It's hard to it's hard to understand that if it's not the majority, that they're going to ignore them. I think that's what I have a hard time dealing with. I don't enjoy seeing people suffer. Of course, specifically my brother, but he loved all his friends, and knowing that they're not being presented with those options really hurts me. It doesn't seem fair.
I hope this story has helped you understand why patients with iron overload need a treatment they can tolerate. My name is Durham Wong Rieger, and I'm president of the Anemia Institute for Research and Education. We're asking your help by contacting your MPP or visiting our website.